It seems like every time you go online, there's some new health or beauty craze sweeping the country. But how do you know which ones are worth all the buzz and which are a flat-out bust? You watch the doctors and we talk it through, starting with our first trend, Dr. Batra.
So the first trend is men's aftershave balm. And right now we have a lot of women and men raving about this on the internet as a makeup primer. The idea is this is really heavy in glycerin, and that's the humectant. It absorbs water. And the idea is it's a little bit sticky. It helps your makeup stay in place. And the reason it's going viral on the internet is because it's such a big container, it's cheaper, and people are saying it keeps their makeup put for hours. So here's the thing, for me this is a bust. And the reason for this is because this is really occlusive and quite heavy, and if you're prone like me to breakouts and acne, and it's sitting there on your skin all day long clogging your pores, I think that this may not be the best option, and they're definitely primers better tailored and formulated for your skin. But that said, if you have really dry skin and you like that base, it's fine. So it's a qualified bust, as it were. And the other thing specific to the one that's gone viral on the internet is it has a preservative in it called propylene glycol, which dermatologists hate because it's one of the most common irritants that we see in cosmetic products. So this particular product has fragrance, has the propylene glycol, may clog your pores. So I would say just be careful about multi-purposing. I'm all for saving money, but sometimes when something really isn't formulated for that and you just glob onto this internet trend, just make sure it works for you.
I like it.
Yeah. And
so let's move on to our next trend, which is right up my alley. Probiotic toothpaste.
Oh my, this was
this is made for you.
So everyone hopefully knows that my last book was all about bacteria, good bacteria, and how if we have more bacteria in our guts, we may not only be leaner, but healthier. So I'm gonna give this trend some buzz. Now, hear me out, because I'm not switching my toothpaste to this just yet. But if you think about it, what do we do when we're trying to create good oral hygiene? Ideally, we want to eliminate the bad bacteria, the bacteria that cause gingivitis and tooth decay. But unfortunately, right now, a lot of the things we use kill all of the bacteria. And we don't yet know exactly what that does to this gut microbial balance. So I think there will come a time when we're talking about dental hygiene, we're talking about let's get rid of the pathogens, the bad bacteria, but let's replenish some of the good ones. The problem is the science hasn't caught up with exactly how best to keep these probiotics preserved, which ones are ideal for your oral microbiome, which ones actually in studies prove that if you use this, whether it be in your toothpaste or supplement with them, actually prove to be of benefit. And so I talked about that a lot in the book as well. Right now, the best you can do is just eat foods that are high in fiber. I eat at least one food a day that has probiotics in it. But I think these trends, they're buzzworthy. And it's interesting how, and I would advise people out there right now, let's just say you use an antimicrobial mouthwash and you use it 5, 6, 7 times a day. I would be a little cautious there because again,
we talked about this on the show, that those antimicrobial triclosan-containing mouth products may be wiping out the bifidobacterium, which is the good bacteria, and that people who use these really excessively are being shown now to have higher rates of inflammation in the colon, which may be linked with inflammatory bowel disease. If you already have a predisposition towards colon cancer, it actually may make it worse. So we are finding exactly what you said, that if you start to disrupt that healthy balance of all the good little buddies that are supposed to be there, that it may actually predispose you to disease. So it'll be really interesting to see how this plays out.
Life is all about balance. And it also reminds me, and I caution everyone, we say brush your teeth twice a day, not 10 times a day. People can overbrush, you can over mouthwash, you can overdo everything. So this is just another reminder.
Overwash your face, over-treat your face.
Balance is boring, but balance is good health.